It's Thursday, and you know what that means. Welcome to episode 556. I am your captain, along with El Jefe, Moses Marquez, and we are joined once again by one-third of the Dragon Club, Beer, who's a little bit under the weather, sounding a lot like Macho Man on commentary.
Oh, yeah.
What a maneuver.
We've come to the top.
There he goes.
We've gone from a lot happening last week to a pretty average week this week. However, we will be predicting Crown Jewel and covering last night on Dynamite. Also coming up tonight, it's not the promo climax unless somebody drops out halfway through. Seems to be a trend. Late last night, Chris Reed bowed out of the tournament right before his match with Robert Davis this week. But fear not, Robert has already sent in his promo. In fact, I think he delivered it before we found out, but still. A suitable replacement will fill in the rest of the tournament to cover the desolation of the Desolator. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Meanwhile, in the A block, for the first time ever, it is former world champion versus newcomer as Beer takes on the leader of the Appalachian Mafia, Bru Capone. Yeah.
3.
Plus, ahead of his tag team challenger promo series next month, we will hear from the podcast machine, Mike Larkin, with a little preview of his debuting tag team partner, Stevie Nicks. No, not that Stevie Nicks.
Not that Stevie Nicks, but something I will all be interested in and something you all should be interested in. So to do that, all you got to do is make Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. And for those, all you got to do is do that is by smashing the like button, hitting that subscribe button. For those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast. And, of course, for a whole bunch of links and some bio history. Let's go with some bio history. Check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. And, of course, make sure you are a part of the Max Wrestling Post Show, the official Max Wrestling Post Show. After Max, the QR code is on the screen now, hosted by our very own Flex Smartdog, a.k.a. Core, a.k.a. Cypher. You never know if anybody is going to show up. You never know who's going to randomly bow out of a tournament. You don't know what's going to go down. It's like an extension of the show. It's just some craziness. You got to be part of it. We are halfway through promo climax. We've got, I want to say, 5 weeks left.
5 weeks
and the voting
to go.
begins. When the voting begins, when after Max begins. So if you go on there and you comment your vote, it'll count towards the overall. Or, of course, you can go to the website. But get on the After Max. Have some fun with Cypher. See where you can go. Scan and go after the show.
Yeah, it's like that time Coach and Trish Stratus did XS. I liked that show. It had a different feel to it. Didn't last very long.
No.
And I'm
Never let us
just
have the good stuff.
saluting a magpie outside the window. Alright, before we begin, let's get the results of last week's Climax bouts. Shock result, it is 50-50 all round. Everybody's a winner this week, which means 1 point apiece. Cypher and Phoenix both joined Beer at the top of A block with 4 points. And AT, Rustler, and Moses Marquez also joined myself and Robert at the top of the Butcher block, also on 4 points.
Yikes.
It's top heavy.
Up here. It's tough.
It's top heavy, and we've all got about 3 matches to go.
It's going to be a tight one. It's tight. It was going to be a tight race from the jump, and it is absolutely proving itself to be just that. And again, we just saw 2 heavy hitters, me and who was the AT Wrestler, and look at that, 50-50. That's crazy. Actually, no, you know what? It's not crazy. It just proves where it is. Proves the level.
Hold on, did I get that wrong? Because you won 2 matches, right?
Yep. I was 2-0
Oh,
going
so you're at
into
the
this.
top
I'm
on
still
7.
undefeated.
You're at the top on 7.
Hey.
But yeah, still undefeated. All right, let's get into Crown Jewel, which is coming up this Saturday from Perth, Australia. I believe it's 1 p.m. UK time, 8 a.m. Eastern.
G'day, mate. I ain't gonna fucking enter my footy.
1 p.m.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'll probably catch the first half of it then before I go to work. It is, of course, a Triple H special, which means there's only 5 matches. But as we know, they're all going to get decent time. So, it seems to be a trend lately where Roman kicks off PLEs. So let's begin with Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. I don't know what's Australian about it, but it's a street fight. They're going to be hitting each other with surfboards.
There, mate.
gonna have surfboards in the ring as weapons and dingoes around the ring.
Hey, dingoes. Surrounded by dingoes.
Koala bears.
I mean,
Hey, boy.
I'd rather dingoes and koalas around the ring than shitting
Fucking
Rottweilers.
hey, dude. The koalas will rip your face off.
They're cute koalas.
Koalas will give you chlamydia though, so
Ayo. Don't ask me how I know.
that is a death match. So,
Hot Sheila's around.
we all thought they were going to go Roman Braun for Crown Jewel because Roman and Bronson already had a match. So, rematch time. Roman won the last one. It'd be kind of shitty if Bronson lost twice in a row, especially with it being twice in his home country and in his home country's signature match, apparently.
I mean,
We got our own street fight.
we got our own street fight, but I'm gonna get you. Oh my god. I can't unsee this. He's like, I've been planning this whole fucking year.
Maybe
This, like,
an
whole
Australian street
conversation.
fight is like a lumberjack match, but all the lumberjacks are dressed like Bluey.
Yeah, sure, somebody's on my wavelength. Fuck yeah. Love
Or
this.
Muffin. Muffin's scarier.
I was gonna say Muffin's the scariest one. Yeah, she's rambunctious as all holy hell.
But I'm gonna go against my. Actually, no, not my brain. I'm just gonna go Roman because it seems like a WWE thing to do to screw over Bronson.
It really does. I feel like the Usos will get involved, and they'll somehow be the more of the upper hand. I'm so inclined to go the opposite of you, just because of how powerful fucking Braun Breaker is. You know what I mean? His help with Bronson is huge in itself. I don't think you're gonna get any help from Seth. That guy's, he's got his own deal with to deal with out there with Cody at the end, but WWE I want to give the old school history drop here. They tend to not give you the win in your hometown, let alone your home country. So, and I mean that, but a lot of Americans, if you fucking barely win their own fucking home country. Anyway, I don't know if it's like, what are we doing with it? Are you already had the one-on-one? Now they're having a second one, and it's a street fight. Even though it's like, are we gonna go to a third? Are we gonna go to a cage match and then go to Braun? Because that kind of seems like a waste, but it also seems like something the E would do, 100%. All right, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Roman, just because I'm so used to them screwing dudes over in their hometown.
I am having second thoughts now that you mentioned the Usos and how Braun could get involved, bringing down the Usos. Jimmy's kind of torn right now between Jay and Roman, sort of turning to the dark side. So I could see Jimmy maybe costing Roman the match.
Yeah, a little bit.
And with it being a street fight, obviously there can be interference. Anything goes. So see what Bia thinks, but I might switch to Bronson.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Bronson.
See?
Hometown, his match, and everyone knows we love Big Daddy Roman.
Ayo.
And as most well said, Roman won the first match. Is it going to be a match that'll make Bronson Reed into a bigger star than he already is? I'd say definitely. So give me Bronson Reed.
Make too good of goddamn point.
The interference factor is really calling me, so I think I'm going to switch. Are you going to switch or stick with Roman?
I'm switching too. Because it's like I convinced myself, but then at the same time I'm just like, well, maybe they want to end this whole thing, right? Maybe they're done with this whole feud. I don't think they are. They don't. What else outside of Braun Breaker do they have for Roman Reigns right now? Fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. So you might as well go with a third against this fella. Get him a nice big win in his home country, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Big momentum boost, even if it requires all the help in the world, meaning Braun Breaker. Okay, whatever. I guess keep it going. I don't really want to, but again, there's nothing else happening with Roman. Nothing.
No,
I'd rather this than him go away.
We don't really know any plans for Survivor Series right now. There's no obvious feud for the War Games.
Nope. And that's a
Give
little
my
over a month
reasons.
away, maybe 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, 5, I think.
I will go
We do
through
it,
my
Nate.
Survivor Series reasons when we get to the main event.
Okay, let's do it.
I could see Roman and Seth feuding somewhere down the line. Once you take
yeah.
Punk out of the equation, or pause Punk because he's beefing with LA Knight right now.
Yeah,
All right,
he is.
it is a full house for
Give me that
Bronson.
match.
And this is how we do predictions all together. We end up changing each other's minds. So, full house for Bronson Reed. Let's go to Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, a.k.a. Riho, versus the Kabuki Warriors.
Nice. So many people are going to get so confused.
Wait, the AEW chick? No.
No.
Kyrie.
Where you been? Are you living under a rock? Come on.
Like,
Oh, the English Rio as well.
nobody
is a-
smells a rouge, right? Like, Io's definitely done with the Kabuki Warriors because, like, they've sprayed her, they beat her up.
Yeah, no, she's done so.
She's babyface. So I don't see any collusion. I actually want to see these two go after the women's tag team titles at some point because I love the pairing of them.
And I think that this is where this starts. Because that's exactly my notion as well. I know we've had this little bit of a conversation before. It's like, what more the fuck could we really do with Rhea? Like, what really more could you really do with her? I think we've kind of hit that limit where it's like, okay, let somebody else shine or everyone else at this point shine and give her something else to do. I'm not saying she's going to bring immediate prowess to these women tag titles, but let's look at it in the competitional realm, and WWE always wanting to compete with AEW, and hey, the women tag titles are out. Cool. We're going to put our 2 biggest women stars as fucking tag team champions. What are you going to do about that? So
Yeah.
I can 1,000,000% see it. 1,000,000%.
Well, I think Rhea's popularity has transcended the women's title because she was constantly in the picture
yeah.
and she doesn't need the title anymore.
No.
Not for some time.
She had, well, I was going to, perfectly said. I was literally going to say the same thing. She hasn't needed it for a hot minute. So, fuck it. Maybe maybe it elevates the tag titles. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But fuck it. Do something with her.
Yeah, who's the women's
I
tag
mean, you
team?
can always just keep cutting to the background and cool with me too, but like,
yeah,
I'm sure she gets paid to do other things.
It's Alexa and Charlotte, so I don't really want to cut their reign short because it's keeping both of them relevant and it's actually making us like Charlotte.
But is it getting cut short though? Because aren't they on like 3 or 4 months of this?
I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen them defend the titles.
Oh, no, fuck no. It has been a Brock Lesnar type of thing.
Like, I've seen them in backstage segments and TikTok and shit, but I haven't really seen them defend the gold much.
Stupid.
But if Rhea and Io were to beat them, I could see the Kabuki Warriors being their first challengers, and then they beat them again. So, full house beer, or you going Kabuki?
Yeah, I'll go Rhea.
Rio. Get sued right now.
But is it just me, or does Kyrie Sane look like she just needs a hug?
Poor Kyrie. Kyrie.
Kyrie.
She's just stuck in the middle.
Asuka's got to release that as merch. I will buy
They
that
probably will.
motherfucker.
They'll
I
definitely
love the
release that as
fans that are
merch.
playing into this so much with the signs. Those signs are amazing.
Or could the ruse be that Kyrie Sane will want to break away, like they did with Sami Zayn? And Kyrie breaks away from Asuka, and then you put Kyrie Sane for the Intercontinental title.
I think they're going to build on that, and it's going to take some time for Kyrie to break away, because right now she's still pretty loyal to Asuka, even though she's torn. She's going to get sick of it eventually.
Yeah, it'll happen. Trust me. But I like that move though, Beer. I do. I think that'd be a hell of a move. Get her back into the singles spotlight. Remember, she was like one of the most beloved NXT Women's Champions for a while.
Yes,
Kyrie Sane
Pirate
deserves
Princess.
some spotlight. Fuck yeah.
And I'm not afraid to admit, I cried at that takeover when she beat Shayna Baszler.
That was brilliant.
Oh man, I remember tears. I was like, yes, I love this woman.
Quality.
And when she won the Mae Young Classic.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of quality, we have Dream Match Volume 3. John Cena for the very last time against AJ Styles.
Hashtag beat up John Cena.
Yes.
Love it.
I remember.
What's their record? AJ won the first one. Cena won the second one.
It's 1-1.
So, could go either way. But this, if Cena wins, it would be his 100th PLE win, and I would kind of like that to be his last match. So, I want him to lose now until his last match, so that he ends on a perfect 100 PLE wins.
I kind of like that idea too. I mean, statistically, it sounds good, looks good. I think that's not a bad idea. And then since we already know that his last opponent is going to be Gunther, I don't think they know what they want to do with him anymore.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
I forgot Gunther.
But I get what you're driving at. Well, here's the thing. What if he just loses out?
I mean,
and he's just on 99.
I definitely see Gunther beating him in his last match and putting Gunther over and making a new star, like he should have done with Rusev all those years ago.
Yes.
But that would be a huge move for Gunther to be the one that retired John Cena, just like Baron Corbin's the one that retired Kurt Angle.
Yeah, and he used it for a while, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked, but we were still a little
John
pissed.
To do it.
Yeah, at least Gunther's kind of more over. All right then. Maybe then I could see Cena winning this one.
Yeah, cause he doesn't he have a Raw match with Dom?
Yeah,
coming up. You really shouldn't beat Dom.
No,
you really shouldn't beat Dom.
This is the Mega Champion and the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, no. I mean, and then I know it's not a PLE, but still, you shouldn't beat Dom. So yeah, get a win here, lose to Dom.
What if the title's on the line against Dom? Because the IC title is the only one he hasn't won.
Let it elude him.
Interesting.
You can't. I'm telling you, just can't beat the kid right now. You can't do it. Not unless they're gonna have an immediate fucking rematch before he retires, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah, it would kill a lot of the momentum that Dom's got right now. But either way, as far as this one goes, it's going to be a hell of a match, just like the last two. They're both at the end of their careers, but they've got such great chemistry together.
Yeah.
The match of the Royal Rumble.
But Cena definitely needs to recover from the squash to Brock, so give me Cena.
Cena has to be the one.
Big match, John.
Big match, John.
I loved AJ's promo on Raw, though. He waited the whole match to cut the promo because he got interrupted during the entrances. And then after the match, he's like, all right, now I can talk. And it was basically just, we're going to kick each other's asses. And that was it.
Yep. That was great.
Okay, thanks, AJ.
I appreciate you, AJ.
All right. Oh. Can they both just win this one? Stephanie Vacker versus Tiffany Stratton for the Crown Jewel Women's Cup. Title. It should be a cup.
Should be a cup, yep.
This is the toughest one to call.
It actually is, so. Yeah. I mean, they both kind of deserve it. They both got a lot of momentum.
I don't think it's about being deserved. I think it's well, no, and then I'll go. I'll base it off of momentum. I like the idea of momentum. Tiffany Stratton has been on a momentum train for I swear to God, a year, and I don't know how somehow it continues to elevate, but fucking great on her. But Stephanie Vacker is just behind her, and her momentum train started but a few months ago. And I'm saying, because this thing doesn't mean shit.
Nah.
Why not continue the building of Stephanie Vacker? We already know how high Tiffany's ceiling is, or actually, pause. We don't, because we continue to raise it because she's that fucking good. So why not overemphasize how good Stephanie is as well? Have her get a cheap roll up or something. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be a clean ass win. I don't think it needs to be a dirty win, but you can always have a roll up. You can have some kind of whatever, flash pin, fuck up call. You could figure out a way to crown her without hindering Tiffany. I'm almost positive you can. Would it hinder Stephanie if she loses? No. But I feel like that kind of you are putting a ceiling on her. When we know there isn't one on Tiffany, you're going to turn around and put one on Stephanie, and there doesn't need to be one. Both of these ladies can travel well into the stars. They could be up there with the Rhea and the Ios and all the other ones right now. They could be that high if you allow it to happen. I mean, you allowed Tiffany to happen for a year. Like I said, at least a fucking year. Why not start with Stephanie? Why not? I'm going Stephanie back here, and not just for the cakes.
Damn.
For the cakes.
I thought they were both like the same age. Stephanie Vaquer is 32. I thought she was in her 20s too. So I was gonna say they're both still really young, but there is a little bit of a gap there.
Stephanie's 27, 26.
Yeah.
It's like a 5 or 6 year age gap.
It is so tough. I think because Stephanie was only kind of shoehorned into the title picture a couple months ago because Naomi had to drop it, I'm going to go with Tiff because they probably had longer term plans for her. But I swear to God, if Nia Jax attacks her one more fucking time...
Okay.
Oh, God, please.
I am so sick of rerunning that feud.
This is why a draft is badly needed. Or
Draft-
call up from NXT.
Draft doesn't mean shit, though, because they just show up on each other's shows anyway. Jimmy's on Raw every week now.
Yeah, Jimmy got traded to Raw. That's why Sammy went to SmackDown.
Oh, they got traded? Oh, okay.
Same with LA Knight.
All right, then.
Make
I'll
it
let
a
him off
fucking
on that one.
transfer window.
Yes.
I mean, you can have it twice a year.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stick with Tiff. Be who you going for.
After the confrontation on SmackDown last week, we saw Julia attack Tiffany. As we know, Julia could be a factor in this, but I'm going to go with Stephanie Vaquer. She's on a momentum train since arriving when she was in NXT, double champion, as she was. But even though Tiffany is unbeaten in 2025, and thank God she's too damn good, but her is definitely going Stephanie. But whoever wins, we all win because we're going to get this match, baby.
Yeah. I mean, so much respect to Stephanie for carrying that torch that was just thrust onto her, really.
It really, really was. They said, here's the ball, run, huh?
No problem.
There's two people to thank. Mercedes and Tony Khan.
And Jimmy.
Hey.
And you, Jimmy Uso. Love you, baby.
Alright, so I'm guessing this will be the main event. World Champion versus World Champion. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. I actually find this one to be the easiest to predict, but I'll let you guys go first. Beer, you go first.
Need Norton 3. Seth Rollins. You've got 3 possible stories in this. As I said earlier, you can get Evil Randy, could cost Cody the match, and you could start that build for War Games. Drew could get involved. Beyond Rollins' team. And you've also got Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
As a favor to Paul Heyman.
Christ almighty.
And then you can have Brock in War Games. And Brock in War Games is terrifying enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Rollins, but you got 3 possible stories. And that's what I like.
We don't think there's any chance for Cody to win this.
No. Doesn't need the win.
No. He doesn't. No, because everything, you got to build something off of him to get something else. He ain't got shit happening. He ain't got, unless this motherfucker shows up on Monday night, was on SmackDown dressed as Guile. There's nothing for him right now. There's just nothing. He ain't got shit happening. So you need to start building something, and this is the perfect way to do it. We talked about numbers in the first one about how Roman can get beat because of all the people that get involved. Well, those same people could easily get involved in this match. No big problem. And them same people is just one fucking guy by Braun Breaker, by the way. It's just one guy. I keep talking about people. It's one dude, and he's just that fucking good. God damn, he's awesome. But again, you got to build something. I love the Randy move. I fucking love the Randy move. I think that would be perfect. That's been a fucking that's one of those ones you can spin off at any fucking time. You know, the history they have, you know what I mean, the faction bullshit, all the blah blah blah. I think that works excellent. And then you bring up Lesnar, and I will continue to feel how I feel, that this guy is working on a television that I'm actually choosing to watch, even though he's smack dab in the middle of all these allegations. I don't like it. But again, if you're gonna fucking charge me $200 a ticket for fucking Survivor Series, he better be there.
Yeah.
He fucking better be there.
No, Brock will be there.
Yeah, Rollins is the easy choice for me too. Like you said, he's 0-3 against Cody, so he needs a win back. He's the champion with the most momentum. He's got the most going on for him right now. Another factor also, factor number 4, after her shocking loss to Maxine Dupree on Raw, by count out, but still, Becky was flipping out, and she said, I'm not going to Perth, I need time to... That could be a ruse. Becky could still show up and help Seth. But
very true.
No matter what happens, I definitely see Seth winning. I also find it funny that every time Becky's ranting at him, he's just there looking at his watch.
It's like, are you still going?
He's just, still going? I'm not interested.
What a dickhead.
I mean, I know it's a Rolex, but still.
Right, but jeez.
Oh, beauty.
But you're also right, there's absolutely nothing for Cody. And the problem is they've got no top heels on SmackDown. This is why, excuse me, this is why the feud with Cena turning heel had so much potential. And they fucked it.
Yep.
Uncle Dwayne.
Cody needs a massive heel, and there isn't anybody.
He fucked the shit out of it.
The only potential he's got is mega heel Randy.
Yeah, like I said, it's either that or the ultimate heat machine in Brock Lesnar. It's either or.
Yeah, but I mean, we've had Cody and Brock. It's been done. Didn't they have 3 matches last year?
Yeah.
2023.
Don't need 2 years ago. Don't need that again.
Nope.
Like
I said, him and Randy make so much sense.
Yeah, it's the only real feud he's got left. Alright, so there's your predictions for Crown Jewel. Only one difference. Beer's back in Stephanie.
Ayo.
Alright, speaking of Beer, it is promo climax time, and we're starting with Block A. For the first time ever, Beer and Brew Capone cross paths. It's top versus bottom of the table. Can Beer pull away from the pack and go back solo at the top? Or will Brew put some points on the board?
Nope, it ain't a banana peel around here, fam.
Nope.
Even with a terrible throat, which I have at the moment, there was no way I was missing out on promo climax. And there's also no way I was missing out on teaching this guy a lesson. Speaking of lessons, I've already taught one person a lesson. Cold-blooded Beer is someone not to piss off and mess with. The last time you saw me in this, me and Cypher had a draw. But Corey, don't think I'm done with you yet. Because down the line, we're going to meet again. Our paths are going to cross. And next time, I'm going to put you 6 feet deep. Like I put your title reign did. You need to remember that. So, Brew, you're new around here, bud. and you got 0 points. Do you know why? Because you're not ruthless enough. You're not brutal enough. You need to show some brutality. Like I've shown brutality by being the longest reigning max heavyweight champion of all time. 244 days I was world champion for before a certain travesty happened to me. Now, when I wipe the floor with you, I have to move on to a brother. And then I got to cross paths with an old rival of mine, the Timu Undertaker. Yeah. But don't think I have two eyes on the future. I have two people that I want to cross paths with. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Who? Cold-blooded. Who do you want? I don't know whether you may have lived under a rock, but for weeks, I've wanted nothing more than to get my world championship back from the Demoness. People think I'm crazy for once going to the Demoness's world. Now, Demoness, I don't fear the dark side. Now, the Nicola that I know is the most sweetest, kindest, politest woman I know. But as the Demoness, you live on fear. You strike fear into everyone's hearts. But cold-blooded does not accept no fear. So take the words of Penta El Zero Miedo. But there's also someone that I've wanted to get my hands on. But he decided to take his ball and go home like a little bitch. So what I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks is I am going to address you, Chris Reed. You, my friend, took your ball, went home like a broken bitch. Because you knew whoopings were coming. The Chris Reed that I know would never walk away. The fact that you were brutally decimated by DC at Promomania. Where's that Chris Reed gone? Where's he gone? You cowered it out. No one on Max Wrestling cowards out of anything. So let me tell you what, when I'm done with this tournament, and when I become champion again, I want to bring back Chris Reed. I want to bring back this little boy who's now in a man's world. And I will continuously make your life a misery until you have the balls to step up to cold-blooded beer and brew. Night, night, bitch.
So another no-show, I guess. No promo from Brew Capone, which means an instant pat. This means you don't have to vote for anybody this week because Rob and DC both get points and Beer gets automatic free points for a forfeit. So you got a week off from voting. Congratulations to everybody that did cut promos this week.
All you got to do is enjoy the show. It's a beautiful thing.
Thursday on Max. Predictions, recaps, trivia, and groundbreaking promos, and the occasional rant.
I'm going to say it again. Fucking Netflix.
Fucking Netflix.
You have known for months now that this Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight was going to happen. You knew. You had more than enough time to get the infrastructure for your website ready to go.
Join us on the Max Wrestling Podcast every Thursday, exclusively on YouTube and audio on all podcast platforms. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Hey guys, Mike Larkin here. Now, the last time you saw me here on Max Wrestling, I announced that it will be myself and Steve Nicoforo, aka Stevie Nicks. The S&M Show podcast is coming for the Max Wrestling Tag Team Championships at Promo Series against Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins, the Too Sweet Click. But I know what you're all thinking, and I know what you're all wondering. Who is Stevie Nicks? Well, y'all want to know who Steve Nicoforo is, Stevie Nicks, and what the S&M Show can do, and how entertaining these two sons of guns from Long Island are. Here's some footage for you.
Up all the others will fly. This brings tears to my eyes. My sacrifice. And we stay. Can you take me higher?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike Larkin coming to you, and I am joined by
Me, Stevie Nicks.
And we just like to announce that we have a podcast coming out, the S&M Show.
Hopefully, he'll remember to hit the record button this time.
Fuck you.
Somebody freaking grabs the mic like he's about to eat it. Love stinks.
Gets like up on it, Mike Larkin.
Love stinks.
What about? Hey, buddy, I'm paying you to sing, not hear your thoughts on life.
Well, I have a microphone and you don't. So you will listen to every goddamn word I have to say.
This is ridiculous. Sir, one more episode of you know,
I thought you were my microphone.
I mean, you were fat shaming during Halloween. Remember when you were fat shaming the fat kids on Halloween?
I wasn't fat shaming the fat kids.
Yeah, you weren't. You were being mean to the fat kids, Mike Larkin.
What was I mean?
I remember. You wouldn't give them as much candy. You wouldn't give the fat kids as much candy because you were like, "Oh, but they don't need it." Yeah, you know exactly what you did. You on Halloween. Remember, you told me you were so proud of yourself too. You were like, "Yeah." And the fat kid came up and he asked me why I didn't get so much candy. And I was like, because you don't need it or something like that.
Well, the stuttering kid from Billy Madison with the chubby cheeks did not need that other piece of candy. I thought I was doing something right, you know?
Like, Larkin, that's fat shaming, Mike Larkin. How dare you? You were fat shaming that kid.
What the best does she get when he goes into the fucking, he finds where she lives? He's like, I've been following your career ever since you started running. I hate him. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her.
There's no possible way you could have followed him since he started running, because he started running the day you fucking abandoned him for the 90th fucking time after you pity fucked him and fucking rock his fucking world.
He's just sitting on the stoop, literally contemplating and just sitting. Then he goes, you know, one day I thought I'd go run.
It's you lying. It's just
I hate her.
Not.
I hate her.
Yeah. See, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. She always makes bad decisions and then looks to Forrest to like comfort her after the bed. He's eternally in the friend zone and is constantly the rebound. Look at you. You don't watch basketball. You're not a basketball fan. Why are you trying to act like you watch basketball all of a sudden? What is the appeal here?
And Chauncey Billups was on the cover of NBA.
Oh my God.
And NBA ballers had the star.
I hate you so much.
I used to have the star.
After we commence recording, we're going to have a serious conversation about who the hell you're trying to impress right now. Because you do not watch basketball, Mike Larkin. You do not watch basketball. I've known you for 15 years. Never once have you ever expressed an interest in basketball. Who are you trying to impress? What is her name? And how thick is she?
All right, I just got to add this right now. I fly high, no lie. You know this. Bowling and I'll move on. So, man, I got to tell you, basketball aside.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so much
Basketball
right now.
aside, my basketball, you want your legal advice. Stop breaking the law!
breaking the wall!
Say it. Come on. Say it. Say it.
I'm Steve Nicoforo and I rule.
Praise the Lord, Mike Larkin.
Been dealing with since 08, folks. Since 08, when we first saw Role Models, and I first found out about your laugh, that big verbose laugh of yours, that laugh that you have. So I mean, that right there.
Fuck you, Michael.
To Dazzy Daz and all those people. And
Yup.
Yup.
We appreciate Daz. Daz has done amazing work with what he does, not only just working with us in general, but the logos and everything. Dazzy, we appreciate you, man.
DJ Dazzy Daz.
This guy right here. I'm talking about this guy right here, Stevie Nicks, the S&M show, collaboratively making our debut in promo competition on Max Wrestling. Come on. Looking forward to cutting some promos.
I got a box in my apartment because I'm gonna box y'all in. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh snap! Okay,
know what I'm saying, dog.
Save it for the promo, man. Okay.
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am the captain, he is Al Jefe, and he is Beer. Speak their name and they appear. Once again, make sure you're liking and subscribing on YouTube, follow us on all podcast platforms, and make sure you visit maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
It's a beautiful site. Check it out now. Back for Blood is our next Max event, and it is next week, October 16th. For the first time ever, comes reactions to Crown Jewel and predictions for AEW's Wrestle Dream.
Let's go. Wrestle Dream's looking good, actually. It is. And the promo climax also runs through Back for Blood in Block A. Teammates will collide as AT Rustler goes one-on-one with his right-hand man, Ted P. De Niro, in the CWO.
And also in the promo climax coming at you hot and heavy, they fought back and forth over the television title earlier this year. The Captain clashes with Blade Rodriguez one more time.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. For more information on Back for Blood and all Max events, all the history and statistics, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
There's a whole bunch there. And also make sure you check out the official Back for Blood theme song by Captain's Revenge. It was actually written for this exact event. First Blood, taken from the album Clarity. Available right now on all music streaming platforms along with all Captain's Revenge music. Check it out now.
Beautiful. Alright, time to get back to the promo climax now, and after Chris Reed took his ball and went home, Robert Davis needs a new opponent. And fear not, it is somebody you'll probably recognize.
Hello, Mr. Reed. This has probably been a long time coming. I've been watching you for a very long time. And I almost feel that you're speaking directly to me at times. You see, you walked into my world. You walked into the house that I built. You sat at the table that I prepared. But you were never invited. The thing is, this isn't for undesirables. This is for those who earn it with blood, with sweat, and with truth. 3 things that you know nothing of. This isn't for the piggy who waddles in and thinks that a name's enough, that thinks that they can throw their accolades around. This isn't for you, undesirable. Nobody wants you here, Mr. Reed. They whisper when you walk by. They look past you. They call you what you are. You're an unwanted shadow pretending to be a storm. You're a placeholder. You're just a glitch in the mechanism built to crush weakness. The mechanism to crush weakness? See, I don't think you understand that people are telling me to end your place here. They're telling me to end your promo career. They don't want you here anymore. But I think you're too dumb to understand that at times. So listen to me closely, Mr. Reed. Time is not on your side. You keep pretending to hide behind this borrowed confidence, but the thing is, the clock doesn't lie. Either you become who you were meant to be, with purpose, with force, forged by steel, or you step out of the light and stop wasting your breath, because that spotlight belongs to the legends like me. You know, I said I've been watching you for years, and I almost feel like you were calling me back. This isn't over, Mr. Reed, by a long shot. You wanted my attention? You got it. You wanted me to pay attention? No, you're fine. Show me. Show these people that you can be more than a tumor, than a cancerous growth, polluting what it is that we actually do here. Stop being comfortable with cheap applause. Pity applause because you know that's a fact. Stop being a cartoon. Transform or be reduced to the background noise that you are destined for. You're not a main character. You're not even a side quest, Mr. Reed. I want you to understand something, Biggie. The name I gave you tonight. Undesirable. Remember who I am, because I'm not going to forget you. Transform or be forgotten. Choice is yours, Mr. Reed. The stage is mine. Tick-tock.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Not who you're expecting, Rob. It's not Chris Reed you're going up against. It's this guy. The solution to the problem. You see, when it was found out that Chris had to step away to take care of himself, could have just let you have the win. Could have had AT Wrestler just have the win. Could have had whoever else just have the win. No. See, we've done that game before. Max Wrestling has done that game before. Not anymore. As an aside, respect to Chris Reed. Chris, I hope you get yourself straightened out with whatever's going on. Handle yourself. Get taken care. Take care of yourself. And get better. So on to where that brings us here. I reached out to Mo. I reached out to Dazzy. And I said, hey, you can either let them have their wins, or you can make them fucking earn it. I'm not going to make this easy for you, Rob. You see, you and I have done this dance time and time again in the past. It's as if we are destined to always come back to face each other. Now, see, I don't dislike you. I respect the hell out of you. I respect who you are and what you have done in this promo game. But you see, I am not the same person that I was in the past. I am not the same person you've gone up against before. You see, what I am is someone who truly does not give a flying fuck about these goddamn promos. I'm not. But you see, this is not the same promo game as it was. You want competition. Next Wrestling doesn't want competition. It needs competition. It needs people like you. People like Blackbane or A.T. Chuckler or Rodney Dumbass or whatever gimmick he's going by these days. It needs people. It needs people who believe, who talk the talk and walk the walk and aren't just playing a fucking gimmick. Aren't just being a fucking jester or a goddamn whatever. See, you and I both know that back in the day, we had absolute savages. People that could hold a candle to people like the Demoness, who, to me, the greatest to do it. Still is. So you know what? When it comes time to this promo game, you are somebody that revels in the dark, that plays in the dark. And sure, there was a time when I didn't. But the older I get, the more I realize the darkness exists in all of us. We can either run from it or run to it. Know our darkness. Love our darkness. You see, I wear my darkness like a blanket. I've looked into that shadow. I have looked into it and seen the monster that looks back. The whisper in your ear when things aren't going the way you want them to. I've seen them. He is me. He is you. He is all of us. And you see, with this promo game, wins, losses, they don't matter. See, as one half of the Max Tag Team Champions, I've already beaten you. I beat you and your buddy. I've beaten them already. And am I looking past you? Yeah. Yes, I am. AT Wrestler, you're next on the chopping block. You will be the next one to get butchered. When I'm done, there will be nothing left. There will be nothing left for the birds to feast on. I will eviscerate AT Wrestler. I will leave nothing left but the bones of AT Wrestler. And let me be clear, This is not what I'm going to do. This is happening. This has happened. And it is gonna get so much worse. You wanna play in the dark? Best bring a flashlight.
Well, here's the thing, people. Rob had no time to prepare for a new opponent. In fact, I think he already did his promo before he needed a new one. And out of the goodness of his heart, DC stepped in at the last minute. So, you don't need to vote on this match. We're going to award both Robert Davis and DC 3 points each. Alright, I don't think we've done an intro into this segment for a long time, but it's time to find out what happened last night on Dynamite.
Tuesday night on
Tuesday night Dynamite.
2 nights ago on Dynamite, but I'm not changing the graphic because that's too many words. Tuesday night on Dynamite, we kicked it off with Hangman and Samoa Joe face to face, and I'll be honest, I still don't know why they're feuding.
They didn't even clarify why they were feuding. There was nothing. There was nothing. It was, so you challenged me, and that was it. That was it. I'm like, I watched it back because I'm like, I totally missed something, right? I missed something? No. They have nothing. So Samoa Joe's like, well, yeah, I never lost. So, okay. The fuck? I was so, like, right over my head. That's probably over everybody's fucking head. But because it's Samoa Joe in a world championship match, everyone's going to get up for it. So I'm not mad at that. But Hangman ain't losing. Not the Samoa Joe.
No. It's a bump in the road.
For sure.
We definitely needed some explanation because Hangman was just like, you lost your temper with me last week. And I was like, okay, now we're going to find out why. And Joe just went, yeah, everything he just said is true.
I know.
It's the top of a title.
But what's your beef?
I laughed so hard. I was like, aren't you guys supposed to be like an argument? Like, this is like a back and forth? Everything he said is true. Even the crowd was like, wait, what the fuck?
It was the opposite of my cousin Vinny. When Joe started saying that line, I thought he was going to say, everything that guy just said was bullshit.
Right? But no. Everything he said was true.
But, yeah.
We don't have nobody for Hangman, so here we go.
We've got a cool match. Joe's always a great opponent, so whatever. We don't have a story, but we have a good match. Mark Briscoe. We had a reunion of the conglomeration. And
They're
Roddy.
so back, it's awesome.
And Roddy. Roddy was kind of...
Roddy's, I don't know, Roddy's just mad.
Roddy was there with his friend and his friend's friends that he doesn't really hang around with.
He is the guy who's not in the clique, but he hangs out with one guy in the clique, so he's a part of the clique.
Everybody, this is Roddy.
This is Roddy. Oh, who brought this guy?
But I've missed this because I love Mark Briscoe just talking crazy in these backstage interview segments with the conglomeration, so I'm all for it.
Line me up. Roddy looks so bad.
I also love seeing Tomohiro Ishii just being a beef.
But he fucking shows up in the conglomeration like he's been there for years. Which, I mean, we know he's been a part of it, but he's always gone and, like, come back, but he's just like, bam, I've been here every week. Like, no, the fuck you haven't. What the fuck? Just weirded me out. And then he goes in there and has a pretty good match with Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think I've ever seen a bad Ishii.
No, and this is probably the most entertained I've been by a Mox match in a while, too, just because Ishii was just taking hits and giving hits.
Yes. Making it worth a damn.
Love Ishii. Need to see him more.
Keep him around somehow. I don't know how, but do it.
He's silent too. He just walks in with his funny little walk, and then he's a slab of meat.
Got the fucking lats. Can't put his arms all the way down. He ain't got no neck. Love the guy.
Poor Young Bucks. Literally, poor Young Bucks need a money match.
and they get one.
They broke bucks.
They're banging on Tony Khan's door. Like, I just need $20, Tony. I just need $20. Like, dude, relax. These guys were so desperate. It's not even fucking funny. Then they go out and they find their own match, and it's you fucking. I don't want to say they're trying too hard, but they're trying too hard. Trying a little too hard.
Yeah, it was funny when the production team were just giving them the middle finger and not giving them pyro or playing around with the music and the graphics and stuff.
Yes.
But you guys not poor.
Now you're begging. Like, now we're begging. Now we're begging. There's dudes who aren't on TV. I understand if they're begging. Y'all don't need to be begging. It's a bit much. It's a bit much.
All right, you lost your EVP status, but you still got contract. You're still getting paid megabucks.
You're still getting, yeah, thank you. You're still getting six figures a year. Easy.
You live in the hills.
If not 7. Yeah, y'all live in the fucking hills of Rancho Cucamonga. Y'all have a ring in your backyard. You're fine. You're fine.
But it's still it's still a little funny.
It is.
I kind of forgot this was announced for this week. I thought it was going to be at Wrestle Dream for some reason. But we had a 6-man street fight with the Hurt Syndicate versus The Demand because MVP can't wrestle anymore, but he can fight.
No. But he can fight. He can fight. This fucking guy looked awesome. His fucking arms are massive. They are. Like, long story short, the Hurt Syndicate got their win back. Which I guess was fine. But the fucked up thing was the Demand looked strong as shit in this match until Bobby Lashley decided to wake up. Which just makes me think, okay, so we're going this route. We're Shelton and MVP or whatever, but it's Bobby. So we're getting ready to start pushing Bobby by himself is what I'm going to, is the vibes I'm picking up.
Bobby Lashley's a freak.
Bobby I mean, I love the Hurt Syndicate. I always love the Hurt Business. And MVP and Bobby work so well together. Bobby's great with a faction, but I miss him having a singles title and having that singles run and being a former world champion.
Yep. And
as you speak about the Hurt Business, apparently Cedric Alexander's deal with TNA is very short, so don't be shocked after Bound for Glory you see Cedric Alexander in AEW. Do not be
full
shocked.
Reunion.
Oh, definitely. Hurt Business were the best thing about the pandemic.
Yeah, and the dumbest decision Vince made was splitting them up. When none of them wanted to separate, the fans didn't want them to separate, they were over as fuck, and you split them up for no goddamn reason. So, this is why I'm really not mad that they literally copy and pasted in AEW.
And it will work.
And it works beautifully.
They're over as fuck.
Yeah.
Still.
And then push Bobby going for the world title. Please.
And see, MVP's got a great mindset for the business too, so you're in good hands. And he doesn't really like Triple H. But,
no.
Mike Larkin's going to get a kick out of this. We saw Kevin Matthews resurface, a.k.a. Biff Tannen from Back to the Future. That's
nice.
KM, for anybody that doesn't know. KM and, I almost called it an onion, Orion suck on the Jurassic Express.
I thought I read onions. Goodness gracious.
Jurassic Express gets, I think this is their first match back as a tag team.
Yes.
Get the win over KM and Orion with the Bucks sitting up in the cheap seats with the fans. I say cheap seats. It was on the cool ringside piece.
They're all like hanging up there with their kids, like, we hate these guys. We hate these guys. He's like, Dad, they were at my birthday party.
The only thing that was missing was one of them yelling, "This isn't even a pay-per-view."
Right, hey, attaboys.
Or just a cardboard sign, Gordy.
40. That would have been.
We would have got the reference.
We would have got it. Everybody should get it. If you don't get it, you're watching the wrong sport.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about Jurassic Express. I'm still getting kind of heelish vibes from Jack Perry.
Oh, yeah. He was for sure like the evil little dickhead. And then, like, Luchasaurus is like, I'm the hero, like Dinosaur. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm a little weirded out. And I don't really know if they both know what to do. So,
it used to be like Mario and Yoshi. Now it's like Yoshi and evil Mario.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I hope they don't just throw it away and split. Either Luchasaurus turns heel or they're gonna split again. I'm not really sure which way they're going with it.
I'm hoping that he just goes heel and they're just like a bad guy-ish tag team, because I don't think you're gonna be able to be a full-blown bad guy tag team with going against the Bucks.
Yeah.
So.
Can anyone like Chad Perry? He's very hateable.
I mean,
extremely.
People popped for the reunion. They popped for the music. How can you not pop for fucking Tarzan Boy? But still, he was definitely more over as a face than when he came back as a scapegoat.
Oh, for sure. And I'm hoping maybe it'll be like a turn from like Luchasaurus to him, like, hey, it's not that serious or whatever. I don't know, something. I want this to work. If you can't tell, I want this to work. Like, these guys are over. It's not just the song. It's the whole dynamic. It can work if they actually allow it to. But if we're going to have this consistent, one guy is a bad guy, one guy is a good guy, and then we don't know who we are this week type of shit, it ain't going to go nowhere.
Yeah. Kyle versus Kyle for the TNT title to find out who is the better Kyle.
Kyle won.
It's clearly Kyle Fletcher, who's...
Yeah.
He was impressive, but he was also loud in this match. Almost every move he did, he was screaming.
He was. He totally was. This guy thought he was in Japan or something, because it was awesome and vocal, to say the least. But no, I thought it was great. Kyle O'Reilly is another killer wrestler, but Kyle Fletcher, we've been talking about him on a rather consistent basis for like the last 2 months. He's just outstanding. He's just outstanding, and he's a child. He is a child. Bananas.
And now we know he's against Mark Briscoe officially at Wrestle Dream, because Briscoe's pinned him twice. Is that what they said?
Oh, it's all because of I don't know I think it was because of that, but the whole thing was the match broke down afterwards. Kyle Fletcher starts attacking Kyle O'Reilly. All the people come out. Mark Briscoe makes the big save, and then it turns into a Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for Wrestle Dream for the TNT Championship, which makes me start to think that I think we may have found the guy that's going to beat Kyle Fletcher, and I don't know how that sounds, because at the end of the day, it is Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe did beat MJF. We thought he was going to be the guy that could go against Hangman. Again, Hangman even talked about it. Could have been a cool thing. Probably been a little bit better of a feel right now than him and Samoa Joe, but I digress. Now maybe he's the guy to TNT Championship. I don't think you could beat MJF and then beat Mark Briscoe, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's fucking him over. Now, is that fucking over Kyle Fletcher? I don't know. And that's where I'm like, it's all very worrisome for me, because I don't want to stop any Mark Briscoe momentum. And you can, there's somebody out there yelling right now at the screen at me. He's got momentum as it is because he's over, because of the conglomeration, because of whatever. But it ain't enough. It ain't enough. This guy should have been next in line for a world championship shot, even if he loses. But you're going to drop him to a mid-card title, and he's going to lose anyway? Like, that's kind of like a fuck you. And I don't think Mark Briscoe deserves a fuck you.
No. He definitely needs something after beating MJF. He needs some kind of reward after taking MJF's momentum, which he desperately needed.
Mm-hmm. This is something that I don't really get. Remember last week when Kenny Omega was on Dynamite on the 6-year anniversary? Why was there no altercation between him and Kyle Fletcher? When at Wrestle Dream, you could have had Hanger and Briscoe, and you could have had Kyle and Kenny for the TNT title. Nothing was mentioned.
Very true.
I'd have been fucking all over that match between Kyle Fletcher and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
And then that's where you could have took Kenny out, so Kenny can get healed up.
Yeah, because it seems like we're just completely glossing over Kenny and Kyle after that attack, and we're just going straight to Kenny and Andrade.
That's the problem. They're jumping one thing to another. Kenny
Rather
and
than-
Kyle, I would have fucking all over that match. Had him a throw again. I'd have drooled.
Yeah, I think we all would have. It would have been something that everybody would have looked forward to, and it would have been probably a little bit more worthwhile.
Facts.
Unfortunately, this was not worthwhile. TBS title open challenge. I feel so bad for Kate and Carter because they did this whole video package, saying actually like she grew up in Florida and stuff, and they're in Jacksonville, and even Justin makes a big deal about announcing that she's from Florida, and she comes out to absolute crickets.
Absolute crickets.
Like, it was so silent, it was deafening.
Mm-hmm.
They were probably thinking, who is this sister?
I mean, she had a pretty good run in WWE.
Sure.
She was.
Remember
She
Casey
had
Gonzaro?
her and Casey were teaming up a hell of a lot. She had a decent run in NXT. They were chasing the women's tag team titles for a while, and it's not like she was released a long time ago. It was pretty recent.
True. I mean, momentum could still be there. She is definitely a name to have around right now, with the tag team titles becoming a thing.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what do we got?
Maybe they also were just like, oh, great. New fodder for Mercedes.
Hey, you know what? It's better than taking down people that are established.
Yeah, like, Sami Zayn having open challenges for the US title makes sense because it's how Cena made him more famous. And you never know who could beat Sami, but it is pointless Mercedes having open challenges when you know she's just going to keep on winning.
And we know next
Absolutely.
week she's going to break the record of Jay Gargill. A lot of people
10
were
days
thinking it was
away.
gonna be- and a lot of people thought it was going to be Dakota Kai or someone like that, but it wouldn't have made sense for it to be Dakota. And their first night and lose to Mercedes.
Yeah.
There's one person I want to see beat Mercedes, Hikaru fucking Shida.
Yes, sir.
Get her back as soon as freaking possible.
That'd be good.
Yep, and some more.
Get that woman back.
Because I can't really think of anybody else who could do with a rub of a title. Because, like, Chris just won the world title. And she was probably the only one that had more, the only other woman that had somewhat of a push. Aside from Toni Storm. So, it's going to have to be a newcomer that dethrones Mercedes.
Or how about a new old comer that's been sitting in the fucking background like goddamn Deonna Purrazzo?
Oh, God, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, I wish. Gail Kim was pleading for her to be showcased more, but she's in Ring of Honor at the minute.
Yeah, she's in Ring of Honor. She's still kind of getting back into the swing of things. Still really pushing a new pod. I'm sure we'll see more of Deonna in the future, but like I said, she's still getting into the back in the game.
Big Steve.
I mean, I would say Willow, but she's already done the dance with Mercedes, and they've got I think they're 1-on-1 because they had the feud over the strong title.
That's true.
But yeah, poor Lacey Lane.
I like that one.
I think she deserved at least somewhat of a reaction.
People were like, "Oh, great, that's who you brought in," so, and then didn't give a shit.
No.
They dropped the ball, not putting it on Alex Windsor. That's all I'll say.
There you go. Alex Windsor can. Oh yeah, they already did that.
Yeah,
she should have won that one. Yeah, she should have won that one.
And I lost my shit in the chat because Alex Windsor was in Ring of Honor, and Sari, one of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now, zero pop in Ring of Honor. And I'm fucking proud of that woman. You remember in NXT when she was dressed like literally what Rio is? And then Sari, and then she left, which I don't fucking blame her for. That woman has reset her career, and she's one of the best in the world right now.
Yeah. Surprising because only the real diehards attend Ring of Honor.
Unless like the 9 people at Fightful.
We have Eddie Kingston versus the Beast Mortos set for Collision Homecoming next week.
So stupid this was. This was so dumb. Fucking Sammy Guevara's all like yelling, dude, shut the hell up. And then the thing that irked me was he's like, you got to take on a beast, and we get and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? And then you growl louder at the end, like, no, fuck off. You're already not giving. I already don't care. I hope you lose now. I do. And even Eddie Kingston's like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Man, what a comeback.
You're telling me this guy's getting all the bullshit.
I really enjoyed the next match, especially Brian Danielson's commentary on this match was outstanding. But
he was geeking, he was.
We had a double Jeopardy Eliminator match. Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita versus Brodito.
Mm-hmm.
And the on-off dynamic between Okada and Takeshita on full display, but they've now got a tag team title shot.
Yeah, which was crazy because like when they worked together, it looked outstanding, and when they didn't, it was like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, one guy's good enough to carry it anyway, and it looked really good. And Brodito didn't look like they were gonna lose, but then they ended up losing mainly because Takeshi's pretty banged up. You know what I mean? He got his, as they were saying, he got his arm torn out or popped out of the socket or whatever the fuck by Hechicero and AAA or sorry CMLL. So it's like they're gonna play off of that. If that means these guys lose the tag titles already, I don't want to say I hate it, but it kind of sucks. But it would also make sense. You got these two guys who you're like really hoping don't break up. You know, you're really hoping Takeshi doesn't leave, and then they win the tag title, so he's not, he's fucking forced to stay there. Just kind of adds dynamic to it. But then again, I also really don't want to beat Brodito yet. So
no,
we'll see how that thing goes.
There's too many seeds of doubt being placed in tag teams right now because they're doing it also, what is it, in WWE with the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop.
No team can stay together.
We don't need will they or won't they break up with tag teams all the time.
Yeah, no. Let them just be tag teams. Build the tag team fucking division with these guys that refuse to quit. Rather than, oh, well, they're gonna break up and we'll bring up this tag team. No, just have all the tag teams go. All of them. Come on. Not hard. Not difficult.
It may not be the end of the world with Brody King because when Buddy Matthews comes back, which I expect him to soon,
mm-hmm.
There you go. And I don't want Bandito going back to Ring of Honor, please.
No, I mean, we keep forgetting he's the world champion right now.
That's right.
I also loved Okada just not giving a fuck. Like during the entrance, he just cuts off Takeshita. And then
I'm better than you,
and then
all this fun shit.
Don joins commentary and he's like, "Oh, we don't have nothing to worry about because Okada's his mentor. And what happens in Japan, Brian? Mentors don't ever get betrayed, right?" And Brian's like, "Well, technically, he's not really his mentor, but yeah."
Again, fucking B-Dry out here just serving it up cold on a plate for you.
Speaking of Willow Nightingale, I love her promos. Her and Jet Speed, and then we got FTR, Stokely, and Megan Bayne all addressing each other in separate segments backstage, ready for their big clash. I just want to see a match between Willow and Stokely because I think they got the most beef. They
do. They seriously have some serious beef. It's probably on a personal level. We need to see like one intergender match, and it's fucking Willow versus Stokely. Come on, TK.
Willow's a great pep talker, though.
Hell yeah. I'll run through a brick wall after she talks.
Willow's firing up her team, and then it cuts to the other team, and Stokely's just like, "Fuck Willow Nightingale." in not so many words.
Pretty much. He's the best.
All right, main event: Orange Cassidy versus Pac. Just ends in fucking chaos when
utter chaos.
Darby tries to repeatedly murder John Moxley, and then tries to fucking light a Molotov cocktail. And just get tackled.
This fool gets tackled by security. They're like, yeah, fucking good Bob. They freaked out. I was like, what in the world? Like, what is going on? For real. First off, I was already tripped out by fucking Pac, who's no longer wrestling in a fucking just trucks. He's got a whole ass singlet on just so he can do the fucking strap spot. The dude is on some kind of leaned out program because he looks fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Like, he is shredded beyond measure. His lats got big. Like, he got wider and smaller at the same time. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he did it. Guy looks tremendous. But yeah, you're that strong, you break out of handcuffs like it was nothing. And still beat a 10 count, by the way. Just shows you how fucking small Daly's place really is. But I was like, that one kind of took me for a loop. And then, yeah, I understand, like, you want to kill Mox, but, like, fucking Christ, man. You're running around with a Molotov cocktail like it's no big deal. Oh, whatever, just burn this joint to the ground as long as Moxie dies.
And like you said,
hell,
it's not that big of a place.
No, so everybody's gone.
Marina made me laugh during this too. Like, during the whole brawl, you just hear her fucking shouting, fuck. I'm trying to Mox almost got a fucking petrol bomb. And he's still trying to fight Darby.
Yeah.
It's a weird seeing Pac with short hair.
Yeah, I'm still not used to it. He also got a Goldberg entrance. Kind of.
Yeah, he did.
When camera goes backstage and he's just sitting in a locker room, in a red room, actually.
A red room.
If I follow the Seinfeld meme page, and if somebody hasn't made a meme out of that fucking Pac entrance yet, I'm going to do it.
Do it.
What's going on in there? Oh, it's just Pac.
Oh, it's just Pac.
But yeah, it's going to be an I Quit match, and I don't know how the hell one of them is going to get the other one to quit, but they're just going to kill each other next week.
Oh, God.
But Saturday.
It's going to be so bad.
And hopefully that'll be the end of this.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with Mox. It's just, Also, pretty weak curb stomp, I gotta say.
Yeah. Seth was laughing at you.
All right, with that said, we have two lists. One is nice, one is not so nice, but we always check them twice. It is time for the bell end board.
Get it ready.
The hell's a bellend? A bellend? You're a bellend, mate. Look, bellend 1, bellend 2, big veiny bellend over here.
Said somebody, what the fuck? Oh, damn. I don't even know what the original tweet was, but she's like, thank God you're god awful. She wrote back, suck my dick. Said, you can suck at your job since you're so insecure. You're a definition of a DEI hire. Why is all of a sudden everything fucking DEI? Like, I don't even know.
Russo said the same thing.
I don't even know what that shit is.
Diversity, equality, and inclusivity. Basically, everybody gets to play.
So we're not everybody gets a fair chance?
Right.
Why is it y'all over there understand it better than we do, but then we're the home of the land of the free and brave and bullshit? What kind of shit is this?
All right. We'll put the IWC on the bell end board for that, because
yeah, you're telling me.
I'm not the biggest fan of Alicia Taylor. I do think she can be a little over the top at times, but I would say she sucks at her job.
No, and then to go right into the land of fucking political and all this other bullshit is ridiculous. Like, it's bad enough that, like, I feel like WWE is just like MAGA propaganda 99% of the time, but I'm trying to look past that and enjoy what the fucking thing that I enjoyed when I was a child, which is the wrestling.
Yeah.
So, leave the fucking politics out of it, please. And if that's your response for everything, grow the fuck up. Because if it's all about diversity, inclusivity, or whatever the fuck, however the fucking terminology is everyone not allowed to play? Did you not get a chance to play on your Little League team even though you couldn't throw to fucking first base? Yeah, get over it. Everyone gets to try. Assholes.
We'll give them 20 points.
Easy 20.
I'm going to drop 5. I hate to do this, but I'm going to drop 5 points on Aubrey.
Oh no!
Oh,
Because she was reffing.
Horse-faced one now.
I think it was the main event. She was reffing, or it was a women's match, and she was counting so damn loud. Like she was really yelling the 1, 2. I'm like, Aubrey, geez, chill. We can hear you.
We could all hear you, girl.
If it was a Nia Jax match, I'd understand because you want to make sure she gets her shoulder up at the right time. But still, you don't have to shout so damn loud. So, 5 small points for Aubrey Edwards.
Oh, God. Oh, this was like last week? Oh, God. Okay, I have to fucking do it. Well, I don't know if it was last. No, okay, this was a little bit ago. I don't think we ever talked about it, but since we're on the fucking land of the DEI bullshit, an easy 20 points to Vince Russo for the same shit. I forget this young lady's name. She's one of the
ref.
Yeah, the other young lady referee that WWE has. She was actually pretty good. What was that?
The Fiend LaShawn.
Yeah.
That boy. I forget. You know what I mean? She seemed fine to me. I don't ever have an issue with her, but again, all of a sudden, she bothers me. She must be a DEI hire. So what you're telling me is you're not comfortable with African Americans. Got it. I'll let Uncle Dewey know you said that. And Bobby Lashley. You know what? No, pause. We'll just tell Bobby Lashley, and everybody's gonna get it. Everyone's gonna get it.
I think we gave Russo points for this last week because it was on SmackDown. But we'll drop him anyway. So 20 points.
He's a dickhead.
Is
there anybody else?
Hasn't really been a bad week.
Not really.
20 points to Dave.
Oh, Meltzer, what's Uncle Dave done?
Uncle Dave stinker and hooked. The Santos Escobar incident.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Our lovely viewers. Many people know Santos Escobar's deal expired. And lo and behold, last night we found out Santos Escobar signed a new deal with WWE.
Yep.
So Dave stinker and hooked.
Since our last episode, he laughed and came back.
Mm-hmm.
He probably thought, I'm not going in the Don Callis family. I'll resign with WWE.
I'll resign with WWE. Thank you.
Oh, Dave.
No, it's smart move by them anyway. He's a star.
I'm going to give 10 points to the production truck for WWE. Because... Was it WWE? I think it was WWE. They went to a segment and then they started to go to another segment and then they went to black and then they went back to the previous segment.
Jesus
Christ. I think it was AJ walking backstage or something, but it was just stupid.
Sounds it.
So monkeys in the truck, you get 10 points.
Monkeys in the truck. Goodness gracious.
At least you remembered Cody's pyro on SmackDown.
Hey, you got one job.
Oh, this one hurts. I got to give 10 points to Mackenzie Mitchell. And Mackenzie, I fucking love you. She's the ring announcer for TNA.
Yeah.
She used to be with WWE as a backstage viewer. Her and Wesley's segments were great. She made a little botch on NXT. I think Kalani Jordan tried to get the pin on Lola Vice, and she nearly announced that Team NXT won the match, but she didn't realize that Kalani Jordan was not on Team WWE. She was on Team TNA, so there was a couple of matches here and there with the women's match.
That's an easy mistake to make, because you've got fucking Trick going back and forth. You got Joe Hendry going back and forth. It's like Austin and Kurt Angle in the original Invasion.
Oh, that was great.
WCW boys.
I really don't think there's really... Jacksonville, I'll give you some points for leaving poor Caden Carter. I can't remember her new name. Lacey Lane. With no fucking reaction.
First off, she wasn't the only one that got no reaction. They were relatively quiet in this little ass spot, so no, they get the points that they deserve this week. Because goodness gracious, y'all were not a good crowd.
Daly's place used to be loud.
Yeah, it used to be ruckus.
You could get a ticket there a couple of years ago.
The Bucks couldn't get tickets.
And, hey, exactly. They sit in the nosebleeds.
it's been a quiet week overall, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm still not loving awkwardness between Roman and the Usos, but we gave him points for that last week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then, let's flip to the other side and put some points on the good board. It is time for the bruv board, bruv.
Bruv.
Brother.
I want to give points to Bandito. I'm going to give him 15. For first off, that CMLL match against fucking Hechicero was a banger. If you can get a chance to check that one out, go do that. But turn around and then going and wrestling, selling the dog shit out of this arm. I love it. 15 for the overall. And I want to give 10 to Brody King for just the pep talk.
Yeah.
You're the best wrestler in the world. We're going to win. We're going to stay tag champs. And I'm like, yeah, this guy's awesome.
All right.
How could you hate Brody King?
I completely forgot who I was about to give points to.
Nice. Been there.
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Hey.
Because he's just fucking hilarious. There was
Rick Shithouse.
The clip went out of him this week of him just mocking Jey Uso. He's
Oh,
just...
dude.
It's a shame he's so good as a face, because I think he'd be super entertaining as a babyface, so I'm going to give him 10 points.
People have no idea how funny you can be when you're just a football player.
Braun was great as a babyface in NXT. He just got a bit too stale in the end.
I think Maxine Dupree deserves some points.
Yes!
That was a very, very, very solid performance with Becky. She completely held her own. For somebody who hasn't really wrestled much, and a lot of people probably consider still green, she killed it with Becky. That was a great match.
Very good. I want to give 20 points each to Ethan Page and Mustafa Ali for that absolute bomb-burner match on Tuesday. That match and that spot with Ali's suicide dive was just it was incredible. So yeah, Ali, you still got it.
Ethan Page is so fucking good.
That's
best thing about NXT right now.
Mustafa Ali's first points on the board.
Hey.
Wow. That's mad.
Ethan Page is on there, but that's the first one of the year for Mustafa Ali. Yeah. Who else was good? CM Punk and LA Knight had a great segment. The way Punk twisted Knight's line about never being pinned was great, and Punk turned around and said, "Is that the guy that's never been world champion?"
Nice. Punk's hitting right now. Shockingly. Hitting.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm trying to think who else, to be honest.
Trying to think if there's anybody else. You know what? I'm going to give 25 to Mark Briscoe. The conglomeration is back, and he's back to his crazy nonsensory. I love it. Take it all day. Hands in. Conglomeration. That shit was. I fucking laughed so hard.
I got
Why?
some.
Not because of the team spirit. Because Roddy's just so mad. He's just so mad.
I got pity points.
Oh.
Because Kota Ibushi is injured once again.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I kind of made a joke that it's that time of the month. Ibushi's injured, but seems to be pretty serious. He may, from what I've seen, have broken his femur.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Which I don't know how the fuck you break one of those, but damn.
This guy's brittle at this point. I don't know what's going on. Give him some milk. You know what I mean? Boy needs some milk. Make them bones strong.
I hate to say it, but he's way past his prime. Very fragile right now. He may be... Yeah. I don't like saying you should retire, but... I mean, how many times have you been injured this year?
Yeah. It's not a diss. It's not a sign of disrespect or anything like that when we say, like, it's probably time to hang it up. It's more of like, hey, dude, we understand, like, you're not able to maintain this level. And we get that. And you've been given all these breaks, and you come back for a month or two, and you're hurt already. And again, one as severity as a broken leg. So come on, dude.
Yeah, he's in his mid-40s. He's been doing this 20 years at a very, very high level.
Crazy high.
And it's just taking its toll on him.
And then some.
So
It's sad, really.
we'll give him 20 points, and depending on the outcome, we might have to give him some more points further down the line.
Oy vey.
Trying to think of else.
Hopefully not, but we'll see how it goes.
Who else?
I don't know,
Here's
really.
dying
'Cause
for another one. Who you
I
got?
would say it was a pretty average week. Literally, the thing I was most impressed by this week was Maxine Dupree's performance.
Mm-hmm. I guess we could give 15 points to the Hardy Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Winning the
Yeah,
tag
new
titles,
NXT tag champs.
Oh, the match was very sloppy, though. God, say that.
That's what's what I hear.
It
What
was
I hear.
very sloppy.
Doesn't surprise me.
I mean,
it's a shame. But
they didn't really need the NXT tag titles. It's just so that they can slap winner takes all on the match with the Dudleys.
Yeah,
that was probably the purpose. Because I don't think the Hardys needed to lose before, especially before the match on Sunday.
Yeah.
Trophy cabinets.
And
Hell
it's
of
now,
full for the Hardys.
now a tables match against the Dudleys, which
I'm
Why?
gonna be tuned in for Bound for Glory.
As much
Too
as
much
I'm
wrestling.
like down, I'm down to watch it. Why?
So
I
much
get
wrestling
the
this week.
nostalgia. When is Bound for Glory?
Nostalgia's a hell of a drug.
Sunday.
Oh shit!
Oh.
So we could have predicted that too, but I mean, I'll do a quick run through. Leon Slater versus Javon Evans for the X Division title should be awesome. Inspiration versus the Elegance brand for the Knockouts World Tag Team titles. Oh yeah, we haven't even addressed Ash by Elegance seemingly retiring abruptly.
Yeah.
And nobody knows what's going on with her, but she dropped the title and she seems to be done for whatever reason.
Yep, Dunsey
That's
does.
sad, really.
I'm gonna throw
That is sad.
50 points on the board for
Yeah.
her. We got the
Obviously
usual.
gonna do some shit.
We got the usual call your shot. Intergender 20-person gauntlet. Tessa Blanchard versus Gia Miller.
Yeah, backstage interview.
Yeah, I know.
I think
That's
it's
why I'm
Tessa.
confused.
I think it's Tessa beat the shit out of her at Slammiversary.
Oh, she's gonna beat the shit out of her again. I mean, I know she's got a little bit of wrestling experience, but she is just a backstage interviewer.
Tessa's gonna kill her.
And I think she's still tapping Ace Austin.
Ew.
We got a 10-person intergender hardcore war. The System versus Order 4. That is Moose, Alicia, Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and JDC versus Mustafa Ali, Tasha Steeles, Special Agent Zero, Jason Hotch, and John Schuyler.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Kalani Jordan versus Indy Hartwell for the Knockouts title. Then we got it's Builders one final table, but I'm pretty sure they're going to break several tables. The Hardys versus Team 3D for all the gold. Trick Williams versus Mike Santana for the TNA World title. And Frankie Kazarian versus Steve Macklin for the International Championship.
Oh, I want to give 20 points to Frankie Kazarian for still looking a fucking animal to this day. He's gonna be in the middle of his 40s, and he looks a fucking demon. If I can look like that in my 40s, I'll laugh.
Kazarian hasn't aged in about 15 years.
Hell no. Hell freaking no. Kazarian still looks like a fucking tank.
He does. He really does. For a dude I don't say well into his 50s, but into his 50s, he still looks top.
Yeah, I mean, he's been, I don't know if he was day one, but he was very early TNA.
I think he's close to a day one.
He is 48.
No way.
Damn.
The shit out of him we did. Oh well.
No, I don't think he was original. He joined about a year later, 2003.
Pretty much carbon similar.
Yeah, close enough. Alright, any last ones? One of our favorite interviewers. I'll drop some points for Chris Van Vliet for another great interview with John Cena.
That was awesome.
And I Do you know what, though? I agree with him about his favorite line in Basic Thugonomics, but I think every line in Basic Thugonomics is a dope line, and I just used the word dope.
Yep, that's how old we are. That's how old we are.
I'll drop 15, actually, so make it a nice round 30.
I don't know whether we did this for the bell end, but at this present minute, we may have to give points for Masha because of what's going on with this domestic abuse.
Ooh.
I don't think we did give her points last week, actually.
I'm one of her biggest fans, but if it's 100% accurate, then Masha, your career could be done. And I adore that woman with a freaking passion.
Well, I mean, she pretty much said it went both ways, so there's definitely been some domestic disturbances.
Hey, if Homeboy from the Rascals can come back, so can she.
Yeah.
Fantastic came back.
Hey, there you go. So you gave me another example.
Moose did the same.
Wait, hey, Moose too? Jesus Christ.
Yep, Moose. Big dog Moose.
And don't forget Kurt Angle for stalking Raka Khan.
Jesus.
That was in the dark days of Perk Angle.
Of course it was.
He was going through some stuff. Yeah.
You're telling me.
All right, I think that's it for the boards. So, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's see what is in store for the TSK this week with Click Talk.
Talk's going down. Whole lot is actually going down. So I've said it before on here, and I think I've said it on like at the end of some of our episodes as well. Massive, gigantic shout out to Mike Larkin for mainly helping keep the TSK's page alive. Big roundo, if you will. I mean, granted, I feel some type of way about him come promo series, but we'll deal with that when we get there. But yeah, no, he's been uploading a lot of older stuff, a lot of the old like retro rewinds, a lot of the older TSK shows, some of the audio only shows, the whole shabiggity. He is getting a hold of it, taking it up, putting it up on there. TSK all MF and day. So that's a part of there. The 2 episodes that were supposed to drop last week should be up there. If they're not, they will be up there shortly. It's all part of the master plan about how stuff is dropping. So yes, they will be late. We understand. We apologize. But at least you'll get the the All Out and WrestlePalooza reviews. The boys will be back for All In. I do not know if we're doing Crown Jewel or not, considering I just checked the time. Crown Jewel starts at 8 a.m. New York time, which is 5 a.m. my time. And the only time I ever get up that early on the weekend is to watch Spurs. And we ain't playing that early this weekend, fam. So I ain't getting up that early. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe the boys convince me, and maybe we'll come back at you with another 2-episode Get Down TSK All MF and Day. And, of course, you got to make sure you're following us on all the fun socials here on the Max Wrestling, starting on the evil Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, Max Footy Pod, and TSK All MF and Day on the Twitters, all over the Twitters. And, of course, check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com, for a whole bunch of links and a whole lot more. Don't forget to hit the follow button, subscribe button right here on the YouTubes, and then head on over to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the other fun socials, wherever else you can find us. Facebook is where after Max goes down, it's where your votes can be counted there. It gives you links to all the other stuff, and it is just another great place to be. You could be a part of the group. You could be EVP by commenting a bunch. You could be rewarded and talked about on this show. Hell, you could be a predictions champion. We've had numerous prediction champions. I don't think we've done it in a little bit, so we got to get back. Community. Check out the community to be a part of Max Wrestling.
Yeah, predictions titles on hold. We're gonna relaunch it in the new year, because we also need to erase 1 or 2 former champions. But anyway, it's also hard to keep track of, so we need a clean slate with the predictions title. Because if you look at the title history page on the website, it's like Jericho's list of moves.
About my channel as well, sadly, because I am going down with an illness at this present minute. My rewinds are coming as well. Let's keep a close eye. Like I said last week, it will begin with that famous Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which actually ironically dropped on the TSK channel, which I did notice. So
hey,
thank you, Mike Larkin. So yeah, keep it tuned on that. As soon as I'm better, bang, they're all going up. I promise.
I just realized, actually, you sound like Eric Young.
Ah, nice.
Hey, nothing wrong with you.
Macho Man. Yeah, I haven't dropped any new episodes of my side projects yet, but they are still in the pipeline, so keep an eye out. And if you haven't yet, check out the first episodes of both 5 Films to Die For and Homicidal Beasts and where to find them. That is it for now. We will see you next week for Back for Blood, featuring 2 promo climax matches. Once again, they are myself versus Blade Rodriguez, Chapter 4, I think.
Yeah.
And A.T. Rustler versus Ted P. De Niro. 2 men responsible for burying the Kingpin alive. Go face to face. Goodbye.
It's madness.
Oh, and we also got predictions for Wrestle Dream next week. Goodbye.
Hey, don't forget it.
And good night.